Hey, what's up? I'm Crimson Mockingbird, and I will be continuing down the rabbit hole that is Tokyo Xanadu. Now, I know the first video kind of was a weird update thing. For some reason, it was being really weird. Like, it kind of uploaded the first time, but something was off about it, so I didn't like it, so I deleted it, so I re-uploaded it, so that's why it was like that. Okay, the auto is not turned on again. Okay. For some reason, the auto turned off. It does that sometimes. Don't ask me why. We're going to go through this, the side story, and probably jump into chapter 2. Oh no. Or I might do this one shorter just because that first one just took a while. And it was usual for this type of series where it's like long opening with nothing to do really. I did not realize they could dodge in midair. I always hate fighting him when you don't have all your skill moves yet. That's another thing that they introduced in this version is the nice dodge. You know, you get a perfect dodge and or evade, and then you like avoid all damage. I hate those wind-up attacks. It's so much easier to dodge like these normal ones compared to the super wind-up. Just because of it's just they have to do such a big wind-up, your first instinct is immediate, like dodge. Oh, now we finally get to do the moon. Come on, do it. There we go. The X strike. Pretty much one of the best things you could possibly do. Well, considering that it looked like it died, I would say yes. God, I already blew out the audio. Now we go into a little bit of exposition about what is happening, why it's happening, and etc, etc, etc. I think. Some shit went down. You got pulled into a mysterious portal and you got attacked by a giant ogre-looking monster. I guess?
どうした？どこか痛いとこでもあるのか？
やっぱりこうちゃんが助けてくれたんだって。こうちゃんなら絶対来てくれるって。
You look about ready to cry.
なんだそりゃ。このアホ。当たり前だろそんなのは。
Heck, some of this dialogue almost sounds like she's about to die. About how he's like holding her, it's like, it seems like she's about to die.
ひとまず一件落着ね。でもこのイクリプスの頻度、やっぱり異常としか思えない。一体この町で何が起きているというの？
Also, that first sort of dungeon that you sort of wander through is very that never happens again. You know, where it's like the small fry or the end of the dungeon. It's like, nope, that doesn't happen anywhere else. Only there. Let's start straight into the side story. Oh, it only took 7 minutes. I should have, or however long it took, like 5 minutes maybe. I should have continued on. I did not think that the fight and that cutscene would be so short. Okay, so another thing, I can't remember if I explained this in the first video or not. These side stories don't happen in the main game, in the PS Vita version of the game. In the PS Vita, it went straight from Chapter 1 to Chapter 2. There are no side stories. But from my understanding of it is that the side stories help explain certain aspects about what happened in between. White Shroud. He's a person that normally you don't see until like Chapter 3. You get a quick glimpse of him, and then he really doesn't make an appearance until, was it 5 maybe? 4 or 5? I think 5. God, I'm having a hard time remembering in what order certain characters appear. And that is a strange looking eclipse portal. That gateway looks very weird. So what element do you have? Please don't tell me it sucks, by the way. Seriously, in the game, there are certain elements where it's just like, that element hardly ever appears. A giant Claymore-esque sword. Badass as shit. White Shadow. Ooh, interesting. L? Like what, light? About the White Shroud. The mysterious White Shroud possesses a special L ability, attribute, unique to that character. Is effective against the 4 attributes fire, wind, strength, and special. Against greed, and can fight with an advantage against it. Okay. So pretty much it's good against everything except Shadow. Wow, and this has some range. Oh, of course. Wow. It really has some range. I say later on when you get multiple characters in your party, and then it's just like, choose which of these characters are going to go with you on these missions. Before we even tell you of what's in the eclipse, so you have no idea if you're choosing the right party or not. I have 1 health. Oh, I'm gonna need a heal. He's a glass cannon. He's very much a glass cannon. Well, what level is he? He's level 9. What level are these enemies then? Wait. Why it used... Ah, damn it. If I would have known it would have done extra, I would have used the smaller one. I keep forgetting about my range. And I don't know what those E things are on the side. I don't remember those. EX skill. Oh. That's badass as shit. See, that thing is... I tried dodging so early and it caused it to still hit me. Full health. Let's see what's in here. Yo, big bad boss monster. What you have for me? Do you have it? A harpy? Looks like it's gold harpy. So it seems like it's a strength, so that means I should be effective against it. Extract. Might as well. I don't think it carries over to my next, to the main story, or even the side stuff doesn't carry over to the next side stuff, I would assume. So I'm just gonna use up all this shit that I have now, because why not? Strip your butt. I am the bone of my soul. Sorry, all I can think about while he's doing that is the his Archer from Unlimited Blade Works. Wow, this thing has a shit ton of health. God damn it, I couldn't dodge it. So close. God damn it. Oh, thank you for starting me here. I'm just gonna waste these now. I built them up anyway from fighting, so I might as well just waste them now. Oh, I can skip it. It actually didn't save that much time. Unsurprising, it didn't save that much time. If I skip it then, it still doesn't save that much time. I'm just gonna skip to the end of this fight because I think you don't want to see me just fight through this again and do this repeatedly. Come on. Nope. Nope. And there we go. Finally. Okay, so you did not see the 2 extra deaths I had. Oh. That harpy refused to die. Like, I got to the same place on all 3 of those tries. And it just refused to die. It was like, I got to that point, and all of a sudden it was just like, and this one hit just kills you. I'm like, thank you for that. Thank you. Yeah, can we just move on now? So, I don't know the true identity of the White Shroud. I have some guesses. Though. I have no idea who that white maiden is. The sword wielder is obviously Asuka. I have a good idea on the twist of who the White Shroud might be. And I hope I'm right, because it would be pretty awesome, but I don't want to say. Wow, that's annoying as shit.
だよ、まだ5時半か。なんでこんな時間に目覚ましが。そうか、今朝は神社の手伝いに行くんだったっけな。昨日問わねえから頼まれて。そういや、肝心の内容を聞きそびれてたな。バイト代も出るって話だが、こんな早朝から何をやるんだ。まあいい、ちょっと早いが投稿がてら寄っていくとすっか。
It is not that bright at 5:30 in the morning. Shiori's gonna go over to his place and be like, wait, where is he?
朝飯忘れてたな。一人暮らしってのは気楽だが面倒も多いぜ。久しぶりな気がするな。そういや2年になってからは全然来てなかったっけか。とわねえが担任になってからなん
I
と
just
な
thought
く
of
立ち
something.
寄りにくくなった。
So you know, like that saying, the breakfast is the most important meal of the day? Is it really, though? Think about what people have for breakfast. Cereal. That's what most people have for breakfast. That's probably most of the breakfast that people have. And it literally is milk with sugar-covered objects. Like, most cereal is not that healthy for you. Well, it's healthy to a degree, but it sort of depends on which ones you have. But, you know, it's like, it makes no sense to me. It's like, you have a bowl of cereal. That's the most important meal of the day. I would probably place it more on lunch or dinner. If anything, I would say probably dinner. Because in dinner, if you think about it, dinner is the last meal, and normally like the last food, really, you eat in the day. So whatever you eat then is going to be with you for when you sleep. And so that's probably going to be the main thing that's being processed through, you know, that and used as energy as you sleep. So you think that you would want to eat something healthy for dinner, healthy and good for you for dinner, that would allow your body to, you know, to allow it to, you know, process stuff and in a way that is actually very healthy and quite good for you.
久しぶりじゃの我が孫よ。まったく用事がなければちーとも顔を見せぬとは。
じっちゃん久しぶり。いや一人暮らしを始めていろいろ不慣れなことも多くてさ。
おお、おかしいの。風の噂では今まで以上に勤労に励んでおるようじゃが。
Ooh, he's been found out.
ただの噂だろう。ただ。
Yeah, your response did not signify that it was just a rumor.
稽古に水を差しちまって。
そんなことないです。それよりも今日はよろしくお願いしますね。
よろしくって何の話だ？
おれ、受け取れ。
これって
Hiragi.
俺はとわねえに頼まれて神社の手伝いに。
うん。じゃからとっとと着替えてくるがよかろう。しばらく挨拶に。
Toa, you sold me out.
高速違反の深夜アルバイト。さぞしごきがいがありそうじゃしの。
まさか。
ごめんね、コウ君。
I don't know why it does voice on some of these when it's just like it's very obvious of who it is.
バイトの話がおじいちゃんにバレちゃって、どうしても呼び出せって断りきれなかったの。
騙しやがったな。
You sold me out. It's not really you tricked me. It's more like you sold me out.
なんだけど、バイト代として朝ごはんを作っておいたから。どうせコウ君、今朝はろくに食べないで来たんでしょ？
あ
あ。もう、しおりちゃん
By the way,
が
I
すぐ適当に
recognize why I remember Toa. It
ソラちゃん、おじい
it
ちゃんも
actually
終わ
wasn't
ったらみん
from
なで食べてね。
Blaze Blue. I'm not sure. I didn't really check. I said I was gonna check. I didn't check. I'm sorry. The main thing was it was actually the most recent one I remember it from is actually Knights of Sidonia,
そんじゃ俺もこれ
the
で
group that makes the guard suits and like the guard you know essentially their mechas is Toa Heavy Industries. So that's where I remember it from. I was like, why does Toa sound so familiar?
これは逃げられねえか。でもまあそうだな。ここらで少しは 勘を取り戻しておくか。
And there we go. Mysteries. Fourth period English. I can speak English very well now. I'm sorry. I had to. I really kind of had to. Not really. I just want to.
それじゃこの英文とその訳をせっかくだからヒイラギ読んでくれるか？
はい。If my wish comes true, I want to become a bird. Even if I lose everything else, someday I want to go to the place of memories with him. もし願いが叶うなら、私は一羽の鳥になりたい。他のすべてをなくしても、いつか。
I like that they still kept it in its Japanese part.
パーフェクト。さすがは帰国子女だ。発音なんかは俺よりいいな。
そんなことは。でもさすがに授業のたびにいつも読まされるのはちょっと。みんなの視線も痛いですし。
そうだな。だったらこんなのはどうだ？
こうちゃん、あくびなんてしてたら刺されちゃうよ。
それにしても佐伯先生は相変わらず大人気だね。
チェ、いけすかねえぜ。
That's because all the girls like him.
いい気になりやがってよ。
It smells nice too.
じゃそこでいかにも答えたそうにしている。
Itching to answer. All the girls. What?
俺女子じゃねえの？
まあわからなくてもいい。答えてみて。
He's handsome, he's smart, he smells nice too. It's like, oh god.
わからない。こう頼む教えてくれ。
What do I need to help you out with?
なんで俺が
I can't remember this one.
ダッチだろ。
I can't remember what it is supposed to be, but I remember it should be fairly easy.
もう仕方ねえな。何
An unforgettable journey. What work of fiction also follows an unforgettable journey through Homeric Greece? Catch 22? The Call of Cthulhu or the Odyssey? Which one takes place through ancient Greece? The Odyssey? I have no idea about Catch 22, and the Call of Cthulhu is the Call of Cthulhu. It's like, it should be very obvious that that is incorrect.
よし、わかった。忘れられない旅になるです。
正解。エクセレントだ、イブキ。
お、マジ？ありがとうよ、こう。まあこのくらい楽勝つうか余裕つうか。
My pencil sharper than he is.
理不尽だ。
英語で何より大事なのは伝えようとする気持ちだ。それさえあれば自然と身について自分のものになっていく。せっかくだからみんなも実践的な。
I've actually bought some Japanese books, and I'm hoping to use those as a reason of why I want to learn Japanese besides me just wanting to learn Japanese. I've always wanted to. I've always wanted to. It's just that I've never really had the reason. Japanese wasn't available at my school, and in college I was having to deal with I'm having to deal with so much other shit right now that I just really can't. It'd be so much more work, and plus for a lot of these kind of things I find your personal desire to learn it can probably do a lot more for you than going and trying to do it in a classroom. primarily because it's so strict on how they want you to learn and how you should be learning from them that it makes it very difficult to then try and actually learn some of the things. Do you understand what I mean? So like me, I'm gonna be transferring out of coding this following quarter, but when I was trying to learn some of it on my own, I actually found I was experimenting a bit more and actually trying to figure it out than I was in class, primarily because of how structured it was. Also, the teacher was kind of being a douche. He was like, you can't, it's like, I want you to close all your books and I want you to close all your laptops. It's like, you should learn to write this stuff. It's like, but you shouldn't be copying me. It's like, so you don't want us to copy it so that way we can try it, so that way we can understand it, that way we can actually use it and figure out how it works. Plus then if we come across problems that we don't understand, it's not us staring at it going, what did I mess up? Instead we go like, why isn't this working? And going and getting help from him instead of just thinking, oh, I must have just typed in something wrong. You know, it's like then, you know, instead he was like, no, you should try and do all this stuff on your own. It's like, aren't you supposed to be teaching us this shit? Shouldn't you actually allow us to copy it? I don't know. It's like, if you're not going to let us copy it, you know, if you want us to try and get it, then you should post that stuff up online or something. It just made it so difficult. It was like, ugh. Hasn't it been a couple weeks? Wasn't it like beginning of April was when she got sucked into that thing? So isn't this like end of April? Okay. So this is the Sora incident. Next one is the... It's not that one. It's not that one. Okay, I think I know which one is the next one. God. It's so difficult.
その前に
おい、何を
イレイス
Wipe her memories of all the eclipse related shit. So that way she can actually go living a normal life.
おい、しおりに何をしやがった。
安心して異界に関する記憶を封じただけ。でもやはり適格者であるあなたには通じないみたいね。
お前は一体何者なんだ。あの得体の知れねえ異界、グリードつう化け物もだ。言っとくが、今さらごまかしが通用すると思うなよ。
Yeah, shit hit the fan and everything happened.
いいわ。ある程度説明しておいた方が。
These chapters always start off as such long exposition and explanation. Well, this one primarily. These first ones primarily. The later ones more along the lines of, here's setting up for the premise of what's happening in this chapter, and let's go in.
ゲートという得意点。それを起点にグリードがいる迷宮がこの世界に重なり、様々な形で侵食する。それがイクリプスと呼ばれる現象よ。
イクリプス。
それは様々なきっかけによって引き起こされる。今回の場合、 倉敷さんの不安や恐怖が増幅されたことがきっかけになった可能性が高いわね。
そんなことが何十年も前から起きてるってのか。
当然公にはされていない。普通の人に異界は認識できないから。多くの場合、原因不明の事件や不可解な自然災害、
Spirited Away.
あるいは怪談や都市伝説などの形で処理されるわね。そしてそんな異界を監視する組織が裏の世界に
As the
存在している。
underground. That is so
結社
badass.
ネメシス、暗き翼と真実を捉える目を掲げる者たち。私が所属している組織よ。
I'm sorry about that. I got a phone call right in the middle of it, and I was trying to pause it, and it was not allowing me to pause it, and I hit the center button, and it apparently just skipped over all that shit. Sorry. But essentially, he's trying to go after Hiragi right now.
いたたたた。ああ、なんだ時坂。いきなり出てきてびっくりするじゃない。
Damn, she already made it her escape.
どうかしたわけ？急いでたみたいだけど。ええ、これから武道場に行くところ。
Why does she still have a bandage around her arm? I never understood why she has the bandage around her left arm.
どうして？知らない。
What about you guys? Are there any languages that you've learned or want to learn? I learned a little bit of I know a little bit of Spanish, kinda. I know a little bit of French, and I still remember some sign language that I took back in college. Yeah, during my senior year of high school, I took sign language at a college at a public college because I found out that taking a year of that instead of you could take 1 year of you could take 1 semester or something like that of sign language, which equal to 2 years of foreign language. So I took a thing of sign language and I was like, sweet, I don't need to do any more shit. Well, I think I have to go find Sora, I think. Let me see. Yeah, I just need to go to Karate Dojo, but I'll walk around a little bit. So if I find anything, I'll show you. If not, then we'll just skip. Nothing. Those are good, but there's other things. There's other accessories that are better right now. One of them is if I can go to the shopping district, getting colorful beads, I think is it. It increases your chance by 10%, I think, of getting rare drops and stuff. So essentially, better chance of getting the good shit from monster drops. So instead of just getting essentially currency, you actually get physical items. You she-orcs? You she-orcs? He has some pretty hardcore friends on both ends of the spectrum. He's loved by the females, but he's also a slight otaku from the looks of it. But then there's this guy who's a complete otaku who views him as a brother in arms. Okay, correction. Anime otaku. Here's the thing. Otaku is used generally over here as just a anime fan, But in actuality, otaku is like, I guess you could say, hardcore fan. In the sense of the literal meaning of hardcore fan. It could be for anything. There are train otakus, gun otakus, knife otakus, military otakus. Pretty much everything under the sun you can view as there are otakus, like people that are hardcore into it. But over here in the West, it's primarily used as a derogatory term for just anime fandom. When in actuality, it's otaku is a fandom involving, it's a fandom of something. So like video game otakus, anime otakus, like I gave the examples before. So it just kind of is interesting to me that just like people use otaku as such a derogatory, which is okay over here, but it's like if you think about it, otaku is just a term for hardcore fan, Technically they're sports otakus, people that you could probably be like, okay, who won the World Series, in this, in this year, and they could probably tell you who won, what the, what two teams played, who won, what the score was, and probably MVP of the game.
"これは基本の型を身につけるための組手だって言ったばかりでしょ。他の1年が真似をして怪我でもしたらどうするの？はい、すみません先輩。あんた一人のための部活じゃないんだからね。勝手なことばかりして他の人に迷惑をかけないで。はい。
相沢。
ああもう。時坂君。申し訳ないけど失礼するわね。
じゃあ俺もこの辺で。空にはまた別の機会に声をかけてみるっす。
ありがとう。悪いわね。そこどうしたの？
Wow, they were like super friendly like a couple weeks ago. What the fuck happened? I think you can get quests now. Yep, this is where you're going to be introduced to quests. Which is going to be awesome because quests are very beneficial. They unlock not only friend pages, but they actually, in certain cases, can get you master cores or super rare elements to use in your weapons. Or heck, just a shit ton of money. I think one of them I got like 60,000 yen, essentially, pretty much to it. And I was like, that's a good amount of money. And all it was is I had to go and find a substance in a previous explored eclipse and bring it to him. And he was just like, yeah, here's a shit ton of money now. I'm like, I had an excess amount of this stuff anyway, so I don't really care, but sweet. Out of the quest tab. Also, there are hidden quests. I can't remember when certain hidden quests appear. Hit my funny bone. Hit the funny bone. About quests. Aside from quest marked required, you are free to accept or ignore requests. I think that this is like one of the only quests marked as required. I think all the rest are just at your discretion. I think I need to wait until summer for that. I'll do this quest first. It's very easy. And then we'll call it there. And it'll be under an hour. Hooray! No, I'm not going to help. I return to homeroom, gone from my pocket. So, where'd you eat lunch? So, here's the best thing. Start from the roof and work your way down. So, it's not really the wallet you care about, it's what's inside the wallet. And it doesn't even sound like it's money. Sounds like it's something else. So, roof. Boop. I remember where most of these quests are. Especially these beginning ones. They're essentially just a run to point A, grab something at point A, and bring it down to point B. My darling's picture. That's not creepy at all. That's not creepy. But one day I will join the student council. How'd you get that picture? That's really kind of disturbing. Mere objects until now. Ah. And what's this gem? And that is it. So I will save and we will continue on later. But thank you all so much for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you did, please hit that like. Please hit subscribe. Either way though, I hope to see you further down the rabbit hole next time. See ya.